I don't know what time you're listening to this to, so accordingly it's either a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, or even a good night. I am Samriddhi Ghosh, a student of DPS Ruby Park of Kolkata, India. Now don't exactly know if I'm authorized to call myself an ex-student yet because I haven't received the certificate from the boards. And now before you disappointedly shake your head no and classify me as the batch who didn't even give board exams to pass, let me tell you my journey throughout lockdown. A special shout out to the frame who made speaking about this on a public platform possible. Now this is not exactly a school assignment, so I'm going to have to read from my phone whatever I've written instead of memorizing the whole thing. As Lon Waters had once said, school is a building which has 4 walls with tomorrow inside. School isn't just about textbooks and notes. It's about the people, about the friends, about teachers, about scoldings and punishments and tests marked in red which you accidentally on purpose forget to show your parents for a signature. Most importantly, school is about break time or recess as some call it, where the variations of the lunch boxes unite the entire class as one. Handing over luchi raloo dom in exchange of peanut butter sandwiches might be one of my favorite memories of school altogether. Lunch is nowhere as fun at home, with no one trying to snatch your chips while you deftly run down the stairs, a fitness test indeed, with having ample food but no one to share it with. Now for one of the most special spots in school, the playground. The pacing heartbeat you have waiting to be chosen by a team, huddling together close to strategize plans to defeat the other team, and then giving out the best you can while the sun slowly sucks your energy in the hot summers might be something a lot of us looked forward to. Climbing up the slide, which was obviously designed to be slid down on, swinging higher than the trees and skipping along as your friends laugh at possibly nothing and everything, reminds one of fond memories. Yet another memory we can't replicate in our daily normal lives now. An integral part of schooling is obviously our friends. The secrets you share, the laughs, the fights when the secrets are revealed, the making up of fights. These memories, they're irreplaceable. To smile at the end of the day, to make you laugh at the silliest of things, to know you always have someone to rely on is possibly the best feeling in the whole world. Friends have obviously stayed throughout lockdown, but it's not as it used to be, right? You can't slap them on their backs before a test and wish them all the best. And you can't slowly, sneakily share tiffin boxes below the desk, all in hopes that the teacher won't notice. She always did. Well, the one thing that is a relief to us is that family is still there. In fact, I think lockdown as a whole has strengthened the bond between families as stories are shared on the table where everyone sits down together for dinner. Fathers teach children a card game which requires all members of the family, and mothers finally get time to draw with their kids. The relationship has been affected very positively. The most emphatically negative effect lockdown has had is the impossibility to walk out our very own homes, to avoid gatherings, to avoid meetings. The human race is a social species. We sort of like the attention other people give us. And the inability to meet our own very friends and teachers have actually done more harm than good to us. Now to speak about health. It's important to understand the significance of both physical and mental health. It's difficult to maintain physical health, that's alright, without our usual walks out to the market or climbing up and down the stairs in school. Sports has obviously come to a halt, and many of us have gained a lot of weight in lockdown. I think a lot of you can relate to this. As for mental health, there has been 2 sides to this. Obviously, it has taken a huge mental toll on us. It has, without meeting friends, without meeting people we love, the dilemma of cancellation, of postponement of boards, of exams, especially for students, has been quite difficult for people. However, it also gave us a lot of time to work on ourselves, to think about things which we usually didn't get time to think about in the daily hustle bustle of life. And well, that is something a lot of us can thank lockdown for. Overall, there have been a lot of new hobbies which have been undertaken. People have learned how to cook, how to play new games, how to interact with other people. And that is a great advantage of lockdown. Overall, lockdown and the pandemic season is and was quite a roller coaster for everyone. We all adapted, and this is the new normal. We accepted it. And now this was my take on the matter.